Hi there, welcome or welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you guys here. Happy New Year, happy 2025. I am hoping this year is amazing for all of you, that it brings you the blessings, the abundance, the prosperity, the fun, the love, the joy, the memories, everything that makes a year wonderful. And I hope that you have that inner strength to overcome the difficulties that come up during the year, because we all know I can give you the best kind of news, and then there's always going to be that one thing that just really tests you, but that's life, right? And just before I do get started, Happy New Year, especially to those of you, my viewers out back east. I have viewers in Japan, I have some in Korea. Um, Looking at my numbers and my statistics, I have some in the Philippines, Indonesia, Malaysia, Australia, of course. A big shout out to Australia. You guys have been amazing. Thank you so much. And then to everybody out in Europe, oh my gosh, it's crazy how many readings, personal readings. I'm just grateful I can connect with you guys and do readings for you. So thank you. And then to those of you up north and down south, so Canada, everyone in Mexico, I have some in Brazil. I've been getting a lot of subtitles, so it's been really cool and interesting. I just giving a shout out to all of you guys. And then of course to everyone here in my home country of the US. Thank you guys so very much on here and on Instagram. And again, for personals, truly, truly grateful. And I know I have some personals I have to get out of the way, so I'm sorry. I'm going to get to you guys soon, promise. But I just wanted to say that. But I really do wish you all a very, very happy and blessed 2025. And may it be a million times better than 2024 has been. Because, yikes. Anyways, today's reading, it's not love. I mean, I don't know. It can show up in the cards, right? We're doing a 2025 prediction type reading. We're going to take a look at what your theme is, like what's the overall theme, stuff that you're mainly dealing with, but then, of course, other stuff that's going to be happening. If you guys want a more specific, if you want a monthly breakdown, let me know. I'll try to see what I can do to kind of work that out. There's just so much. If you guys want just life in general for 2025, if you just want a 2025 love reading or career, let me know. I love doing those too, and especially you guys on Instagram, you guys know that I tend to do a little bit more options, I guess you could say, more of a variety in the bookings. But 3 piles for you to choose from. Today the characters are my personal favorites. So pile 1 is Rapunzel. I don't have a Merida one. I would place Merida above Rapunzel on my favorite list, but there's that long golden hair that she has with her frying pan. Pile 2, from the frying pan to my favorite mouse, Ratatouille. So there we go. I don't know. I just like that movie. I really do. It's probably my favorite Pixar. But pile 3, I think this is my absolute favorite. So, Stormtrooper. And it's funny because there's a connection with one of my spirit guides and Stormtroopers, whether or not, believe it, but yeah, he's a soldier, was a soldier. So those are the 3 piles. Timestamps are in the description and comment section. Meet you guys there. Hi, pile 1. Welcome to your pick a card reading. For those of you that don't know, my name is Sandra, and I will be your tarot reader for the next few minutes, or however this takes. It might take a little bit longer. I kind of went a little bit crazy with the cards because 12 months is a lot to really dive into, and so I have quite a bit. But I also have an advice card at the end. But everything's ready to go. So, for those of you that are not subscribed, if this ends up resonating with you, please consider subscribing. And for those of you who enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. It would definitely help. Let's just jump right in. We got a lot to get through, pile 1. So again, Rapunzel. She's my second favorite, but I don't have a Merida adorable just yet. I will get her eventually. I'm still working on it. I still have some that I haven't even opened. We have a lot to get through. All right, pile 1. How did I do this? I separated. I'm trying to find. There it is. All right, those are the ones I'm looking for. Okay, cool. We're going to start off with what your overall theme is for the year. And I have 2 cards. We're gonna lay it over here because I need a lot of room. We're probably gonna see some overlapping, and that's what it is. All right, pile one. So a lot of you, these anxieties. So if you deal with a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of grounding that's going to be happening. I hate to say it, but I'm going to say it. What it is you're going to be probably triggered. There's probably going to be some stuff that comes up that's really going to test this anxiety. I know dealing with anxiety is horrible. Trust me, I deal with people. Sorry, wrong phrasing, not deal with people because it's my choosing. I have people around me who deal with it really bad. Like I deal with bad anxiety myself. But I know some people that really deal with it like so bad. I know how debilitating and crippling it can be. But this is getting a better understanding of yourself, getting a better understanding of the future, really understanding why these fears are coming up. It's kind of like it is a little bit of healing. Yeah, I know you guys probably don't, get tired of me talking about it. But this is what it is. It's like you're going to be triggered in this sense where it's really going to test your strength, your patience, but it's you connecting to yourself, understanding why is it that this is making me so anxious? Why am I allowing it? So it's also like removing yourself from it and also understanding what's causing this anxiety. So a lot of you are going to go from this ungrounded, this swords type of an energy, air, thinking, thoughts, to grounding yourself, to really being focused. So a lot of you might be spending more time in nature, or taking or being closer to water. Maybe some of you will be adopting a pet. I'm looking at Rapunzel. She had an iguanas, so you might adopt a reptile. I don't know. That's just what's coming up. If you like them, hey, cool. I'm not that kind of person, but if you are, that's all good. And let me know if you do. I want to see it. But this is what I'm getting as far as what your theme is. So you're really going to find out, pile one, just how strong you are. And you're going to realize that those thoughts that you're worried about, like, it doesn't end up happening that way. Because a lot of times, anxiety, what it is we're so worried about the future, what can happen, what can go wrong. And in the back end of it, it's like it's our imagination taking over a lot of times. And most times, like for me, those crazy stories that my imagination loves to make up. I don't know, just thinking SpongeBob imagination. I'll put them right here, if I remember. But your imagination, it's like it never ends up happening that way, or it turns out being so much better than what you thought it would be. So it's going to be that. So I feel like there's some growth for you as far as that goes and just really dealing with that and overcoming it. But yeah, I think for some of you, of course, it's going to be stressful, you guys. Like, it's what year isn't stressful, right? What day isn't stressful? Like, I want to know what day is not stressful. Even when you go on vacation, like, you're still stressed about something. So it's like that's unavoidable. So I think this is more about anxiety and just really thinking, projecting, worried about the future energy. But that is your theme. So now what we're gonna go ahead and do, we're gonna jump right in. Let's find out what's gonna happen in 2025. All right, pile one. I feel like yours is vague. This is vague energy right now. Hopefully, I can get some downloads as I go. It's looking really good though. The first thing I'm getting is you are getting some type of good news. You're getting some type of a message that's coming through, and it's going to be coming in. I feel like the first few months of the year, it's not going to be. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised between January through March, honestly. And if you're watching it later on, I feel like you're just gonna end up getting this probably within 8 days to 8 weeks. It's rapid energy that's coming through, but this is really good news that's coming through. And maybe some of you are finalizing details of a trip, maybe some type of a cruise. I think for your guys is what did I see when I was shuffling? I think your guys is I saw a car. So for some of you, you're going to be purchasing a new car, so you might be signing. Like I feel like the paperwork might go through really quick, or like you might find something that works out. For those of you that know how finding a car is, it's a painful process. If you haven't gone through it, just be as patient as you can, because I'm gonna tell you, it sometimes it takes hours, but it feels like there's something here where the paperwork is going through fast, smoothly. It might even be for some of you signing a house, maybe you're finding a home. Things are moving quicker than expected. And for some of you, because I am drawn to the house, some of you might be moving and finding, be relocating to a new home. Some of you might be moving to cities, but it does feel like this is really good news either way. And it's going to be a smooth, pretty quick process, kind of painless almost, it seems like. The next thing we're getting is you guys are having some type of a breakthrough when it comes to your financial situation. So if you've been working, like say you've been in school, I feel you guys are probably going to get a job really quick as soon as you graduate and that sort of thing. Like you're going to find placement to go. For others of you, you're going to see promotions. We got those raises coming in. For others of you, you're going to be transferring to companies. So you might, like, yeah, you're switching from one company to the other because of a better opportunity, bringing in more money. For those of you that are my entrepreneurs, those of you are going to see an increase in your clients and your customers and business. You're going to start seeing that breakthrough. It's like, finally, I just love the artwork on the card because it's, you know, it's pretty much similar to the Rider-Waite one, but I'm really just drawn to, let me focus, the clouds and the sword and the crow, the raven going through. So it's like, in the sun kind of in the background. So you're breaking through that stagnancy. You're feeling like things aren't moving in the direction you would like to see. So really awesome, really good news. I don't have a time frame on that, sorry, but it's still good news, right? It's still good news. It's good. But overall, with that, you're going to see a breakthrough in your finances. So even though, yes, it is a page, you're going to work yourself up to that king or emperor type of a status. The next thing that we have here, sorry, I know it's a little messed up because I moved it, is the Three of Cups, and we have the Hierophant. It does feel for a lot of you, if this is about a relationship, that was the first thing that came through. So I do feel like a lot of you, love is in the air. You're going to have some type of a commitment because this is the Hierophant. Yes, it has different meanings, but in this case, the first thing that I picked up intuitively was this is romance and love. So hey, we do have some love in the air for you, Pile 1. Don't worry, it's coming. And it is something that isn't going to be just a fling or like a one-night stand type of a thing. So this is something that you're going to be celebrating, be happy about. Someone is asking you out. I don't have any details on them, but hey, I still have some more cards. So let me go ahead and lay those out. Am I going to lay out? Okay, we're going to do it. We're going to break it down. We're going to do these. I'm going to do these two cards first, and then I'll do the other one. So let me lay these out here. The Rest and Rejuvenation. It is not lost on me, the placement. You guys know, if you've seen my videos, I always talk about the placements because sometimes they just really end up working out. And it's right underneath the Nine of Swords. And so for that, for me, what I'm getting is that a lot of you might be picking up on spiritual practices. Maybe you're trying yoga, meditation, breathing exercises, something to really calm those thoughts and to help deal with that anxiety that I was talking about before. For others of you, you're just going to see more vacation time. You're going to have more rest, more playtime, more time to just yourself, some time to really rest up and recharge your batteries and keep going because you got all this other stuff that's going on. I mean, for a move in your career, it seems like, I mean, we kind of touched on everything. We have love and career and then just kind of general. So that's really good. And then like personal stuff here. But yeah, you're, even though you have all this other stuff, you are finding that time to just get that downtime, binge watch a TV show or watch your movies or just go out and have a quiet dinner with somebody, you know, just it just seems really relaxed kind of a feel here in comparison to your thoughts. But again, you're working on that anxiety, so it's not a big deal. You're going to be working on it. It's going to come up, to be expected. It's not something that just goes away, right? It doesn't, but still, it's going to be good. And then the next card that we have here is Confusion. So with Confusion, I mean, it's pretty literal, right? I think for this, there is going to be some moments. Maybe there's a person that you're confused about. Maybe it goes back to this. Maybe it goes back to other people, maybe a past person, or there's just some type of situation with another person, because we do have two people in this card here. And just maybe there's some uncertainty, and that's just going to go back to the anxiety too, and that's just going to kind of trigger those thoughts, right? Because when you're not sure, then it's kind of what snowballs it from there. But Confusion, I mean, it's not the worst. It's not the worst card. It's not. It's something, you know, it comes up. So there is going to be something, though, that is going to leave you kind of confused on what to do. It might just be that there's several situations that you're just like, do I, don't I, do I do this, do I do that, do I trust them, do I don't, you know, and maybe confusion about the move, if you're like doing the right choice. So there's going to be a lot of second guessing, it seems like, as well. But nothing that I don't think you can't handle, Pile 1. It's nothing, I don't think it's like awful or anything in that sense. But we got a few more cards, so let's get to it. And I am using my tea leaf cards. I've been wanting to use these for a while, and I just haven't really found the reason to use them or I just wanted to use other cards. So I really like these. These are really accurate. Scary accurate sometimes. There we go. Okay, that worked out. Uh, well, all right. We're gonna work our way up because we're just gonna deal with the bad news first and get that out of the way. The stuff that's not as exciting. I don't know. I mean, I don't think they're all bad. But the broken wishbone. All right. So there's something here that's not being granted. And this might be about confusion. There's something that's not working out for you, pile one. And I think that is going back to the confusion. You're like, why didn't it work out? Why is this not happening? And just remember when stuff like that happens, you're just going to be redirected to better. That's all it is. It's protection for you because there's something bigger and better that's meant for you. What you might think you want is not what you actually need, and spirit is always going to guide you in that sense. That's just my spiritual side coming out, but it really, when that happens, just realize you have other wishes that can happen, or that wish wasn't meant to be for some of you. And this is looking literal, so please be careful. This really looks like some of you might have some type of actually might break a bone, like honestly, like a medical type of a thing. I don't see illness or anything like that, but it just could be that some of you have, like, I was seeing like a broken tooth and something. So I mean, this isn't stuff I really want to talk about, but it's coming up, so just be aware, if that might be something that comes up, but a broken bone, that sort of thing, especially if you're more on the athletic side and have more activities, just be careful and cautious about that. I lied. I'm gonna kind of skip around. Like I said, I want to get the bad ones out of the way, so we can, on a positive note, we have the parrot, and this is about someone will gossip about all your secrets. So just be careful. I think this also, there's someone that's gonna be two-faced. Period. This is what it is. It's someone you got to be careful about. Maybe it's this dark-haired woman that they're talking about that's presenting themselves as one way and then they're actually a different way. So just be cautious of it. Or, someone is trying to be nice to you, but you already picked up on this person, so you might already know who it is. And so it's just whoever is the big yapper, just keep an, tight lid around them if you don't want your business, to be spoken of. But again, that might be family members for some of you, it might be friends, and so it's a little bit tougher in that sense. But yeah, what can you do, right? Some people are just going to talk no matter what, so give them something good to talk about. By one, give them some good tea, if they're going to do it. And then, so the dark woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. So yeah, that's just something that's coming up for those of you that are my guys and you're, asking about your love life. And if you're not, you know, straight, then it's possible that there's a dark-haired woman here that is going to play an impact or affect your life in some kind of way. Maybe it deals with your career. I don't have any specifics here, but it seems like this person does have some type of significance through 2025. They're going to be the key to something. Maybe some lessons, maybe they'll be the breakthrough, something is coming up, maybe that relationship, or the yapper, like I was previously saying too. And then, so now let's go with the good parts. So we have the hammock, and this is about taking a vacation, physically or mentally. But yeah, you guys, that downtime, what I was saying, you guys are going to be able to travel more or just relax, enjoy your bed, your couch, whatever. Maybe just doing the simple things that you haven't really had a chance to do. Take a breather. I know for me, 2024 has just been crazy. So I don't know, some of you might have been just go, go, go. And now in 2025, you're going to get this time to relax and to just have a good time. And maybe a dark haired woman, maybe that's like a friend or a close sister or something like that, So just, it's so open ended. I'm sorry, I'm not getting too many downloads other than what I've already gotten for you guys. But yeah, you're going to have some downtime. It's going to be relaxing. It's looking like a good year for you, pile one. I was almost going to say pile two. Pile one, and the last card that I do have here is Firecracker, excitement. So there's going to be some exciting moments. Like I said, this is really good news. You're having a breakthrough. The romance is coming, that relationship. They don't want to tell me too much. All they're letting me know is, hey, you're going to have a relationship. There's going to be some type of a commitment. And I think that's kind of it. I think kind of Spirit's just like, we're just going to touch on a few things, and that's all it is. That's coming up as far as that. They don't want to reveal too much. Just letting you know, like, that's kind of like a little snapshot overview of what 2025 is looking like. But yeah, I mean, this is looking really good for you, Pile 1. Um, it's all stuff that comes up anyways, right? You're always going to have the people that are going to run their mouth, right? There's always going to be those types of people. But and anxiety, that's always happening, but you're finding yourself and you're finding the way to deal with it. You're enjoying yourself. You might be taking a vacation with this person, this romantic person, but for others of you too, with this, let me go back to the Three of Cups because I kind of got ahead of myself too. I was thinking about something else and then I totally spaced it out. For others of you, it can be that you're getting some type of recognition at work in your career, and it's like really catapulting you. Like it's going to be a big kind of a deal. And I feel like maybe that's the excitement too, like tying into it. It just feels like this whole year is going to be something exciting. I don't know. For me, I've started feeling excited about 2025 since yesterday. I've been waiting for 2025. I don't know if you guys have, but you have some really good things to look forward to. And yeah, you're really finding yourself and you're finding your place. So I think this is going to be a good year for you, pile one. I'm not done yet. Let me just get one last card, which is our advice card for you guys. So this is from your spirit guides, your spirit team, or, they pass a message along. Let's see what it says. I want it to get in focus so you guys can read along if you want. The love between a parent and child is one of the most precious and deep connections we make during our time on earth. Children start out as part of us, and from their first cries, they establish themselves as the biggest part of our hearts. So this one, I just kind of thought about that. Maybe a younger sister or sibling. For others of you, I feel like if you are a parent, then you are really going to be nurturing that connection. Or if you do have a younger sibling, you're connecting with them. Or maybe you have nieces and nephews, you're really going to connect with them, whoever is younger. And then for others of you, what I was really getting to was about that inner child. And I think that's, going back to understanding yourself, like you're really understanding why you might react a certain way or have anxiety about certain things because of your past and how your environment was, and that's just about you that your your past affecting you. There we go. Sorry, sometimes it takes a minute, but it comes out eventually. And that's what this is hard about. And so I really feel like you're giving yourself back that love that you've really needed, and you're nurturing yourself, you're taking care of yourself, you're taking that vacation, you're getting that rest and rejuvenation, you're celebrating. I mean, it's looking great. It's full of excitement, love, and success, and breakthroughs, and just watch out for the yappers. But you are going to have an amazing year, pile one. I truly hope you do. Thank you guys so much for even tuning into this reading. I hope you made it this far. If you did, please like put a, I don't know, just put the sun for Rapunzel, because I don't know, maybe there's a frying pan. If there is a frying pan, put a frying pan. I think that would be hilarious to see that in the comments. But yeah, so if you enjoyed the reading, please do give it a thumbs up. I really would appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed, please do. Please consider subscribing and click on that bell icon so you get notified when I post another pick a card reading. Please comment if you have anything you want to share. Thank you guys so much for those of you that do. Appreciate seeing your stories and knowing how it relates to you guys. And it's nice putting the picture together. It's like I'm describing something I don't even know about, and you guys make sense of it. It's amazing. That the link to my Instagram and Etsy for more pick a card readings and personal readings are all in the description box. I have some good news, exciting news myself coming up soon. I'm gonna wait till the new year, get that figured out first. But again, I am wishing you a very, very blessed, prosperous, abundant, fun, loving 2025. Pile one. I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you guys on the next pick a card. Bye. Hi, pile two. You guys are the Remy pile from Ratatouille. Hello, if you are new, if you guys are subscribed, thank you for tuning into this pick a card reading. Glad to have you guys here, all of you. For those of you that don't know, my name is Sandra, and I will be your tarot reader for the next few minutes or however long it takes. I have everything ready to go. So just again, wishing you guys a very happy 2025, and I am excited. Let's see what the cards are going to tell us. So I'm going to go ahead and move Remy. Let's just take a last glance at him. I don't know. I just love Ratatouille. I love the movie. It's just something about that movie I just really love. I don't know. We're going to place some over here. Oh, let's move Miss Rapunzel out of the way and look at our cards. So what we're going to start off with is, what is the overall theme? Like, what is just the general vibe? Like, what are you dealing with throughout the whole year? What are you overcoming? That sort of a thing. And I have 2 cards. We're going to place this on the left side over here. I had room for all the cards for pile 1, so this should work out. Alright, so we do have a Magician card, so that's really, really good, because at first I'm just thinking like, wow, you're trying to really manifest all this stuff. But with this card, the Oracle card that we have, it talks about disagreements. I kind of what I feel like, I think the disagreements are within yourself of what you really truly want. I feel like for you guys, it's about deciding what you want out of life. Like, if you felt maybe lost or confused, like, what do I want out of life, or what I want to do with myself, like that sort of thing. Or maybe you've been pressured by people around you to really discover your path, and you're like, well, I can only go with the pace I want. It seems like for you guys, this is going to be a powerful year where you're really understanding yourself, but understanding what it is you want. It's coming to resolution and compromising with yourself and then making it happen. So you're making these decisions and then like going after it. So it's like, oh, do I do this? Do I do that? Like, you're kind of going back and forth in your head and just not really being sure of what you want, and then going for it. Like the Magician is about making things happen, but it's also about having that strength and inner will to make it happen. And so that's kind of what I'm getting. So it feels like a really powerful year pile 2 for you guys, and I am excited for you. I mean, seeing the Magician to me is very powerful, especially anytime we can get an Oracle card. And I only drew 1 tarot card, so the fact that you guys got a major arcana is big. It's one of the powerful cards. It's one of the best ones I could say. I mean, I don't know what pile 3 is going to get. Pile 1, I don't think they got major. But anyways, this is about you guys really understanding yourself, understanding what you want, and going for it, and not being afraid, not being held back. So yeah, love it. Let's add on the rest of the cards. So we're going to see what's going to happen in 2025. And I'm just going to separate these. These cards are a little bit bigger. I love these cards, so this is my new deck. Got it for Christmas. I'm so excited. I wanted to use it in the last reading, but I wasn't too... I want to get a little more comfortable with the tarot decks before I debut them, I guess you could say, on the channel. Alright, there we go. So we have them. Alright, so what do we have? We have... Wow. You guys have 2 majors. You have the Emperor and the High Priestess, alright? And there is quite a bit... I mean, I think we have everything here, honestly, going on. But let's go through the first one. For some of you, you're really tapping into that intuition. Your intuition is really developing. It's getting better. It's getting stronger. So you're really able to use that to help guide you and to really figure out, like, I'm just like looking at someone, like the Chariot where they have the horses, like you're really holding the reins on where you're going. You're taking charge. You're taking that lead of what you want to do. And the other thing too, for some of you, it really feels like the opposite side of that, or the next thing that I'm getting at least, is with the Queen of Cups, you are finding a way to really manage your emotions a little bit better. Hold on, it's a little bit dark. I'm going to try to lighten it up. I don't think it made a difference. Oh well. Maybe you're been a little bit more emotional, or maybe you have these like outbursts or something, or maybe you're more timid. Maybe some of you are more shy, more reserved, that kind of a thing. With the Emperor, this is about really taking charge. You're really taking control of the situation in one way or another, whether it's like letting your intuition guide you, or it's just where you're taking control of those emotions and not letting your emotions guide or take control of you. So it's really finding that balance. And I'm kind of interested because I'm looking at the Magician, and it looks like water almost in that card. So it kind of feels like you guys are really tapping into that energy. I don't know if you guys are Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but whether or not you are or aren't, there's some intuition that you do have. You have these gifts, and it feels like you're really going to be exploring it some more. So I'm kind of excited for you, Pio, too. Don't get scared. It's a cool thing. And then we have the High Priestess and the Ten of Pentacles. I kind of think they're being a little sneaky with me. By sneaky, I mean, I think there's something they're kind of keeping secret. So you are going to see a lot of wealth coming in, a lot of success, a lot of stability, but I kind of feel like they're not wanting to reveal everything. But considering that we do have the magician and what I was saying before and the high priestess, I really do feel like for a lot of you, you are manifesting this abundance. And if you have been already doing that, in 2025, you're really going to see that come into your life. You're going to really see that come into the 3D or into this earth plane, this dimension, I guess you could say. When we say three or the 3D, it is earth. That's pretty much this realm, this dimension, the physical that we're in right now. That's what I mean. But for others of you, it's like they're not saying, it's like you're manifesting it, but they're not saying how it's coming in. So if you get what I'm saying, like you're going to get this money, you're going to get this abundance, but how it happens, they're not telling you, because the high priestess is about secrets too. And, but at the same time, it also is about intuition and a higher power. So that's why I feel like you guys are manifesting this. This is why it's really important for you guys, if you are trying to manifest it, really focus on what you want and just stay in alignment with it. So you're gonna let it go. Like, okay, I want like $5,000. Okay, $5,000. All right, cool. So then you're gonna act like you're someone who already has it. You have that $5,000. You're not gonna tell yourself, oh, I don't have the money for this. I don't have the money for no. You know, I'm gonna get that later. You know, I'm gonna come back for you. You know, that kind of thing. When you want to buy something, you want that big purchase, that sort of thing. So you want to just stay in alignment with it. Even if you're not there yet, stay in alignment with the thought process of I already have it coming in. Just a little tip there for manifestation. Because the last thing you want to do is to tell the universe, oh, I'm not this or I'm not that. No, I'm worthy of it. I know I'm gonna get it. It's gonna come, and that's it. Like that's period. You know that you just gotta really embrace it, but not hold on too tightly, because this is allowing the universe to present it to you, bring it in the way that they can. You know, because if you're like, well, I'm gonna get it because I'm gonna win the lotto, chances are the universe is gonna be like, well, you know, it's kind of hard to win the lotto. You want that, so I mean, it's not to say it doesn't happen. You know, it can happen, definitely can, but it's a whole process of manifestation, anyways. The next pile we have the Nine of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. You guys are persevering a lot in 2025. You guys are really fighting for yourselves. You're really investing into the things that you want, and I don't see you making time for anything else. If it doesn't bring you value in some type of a way, you're not making time for it. Period. Like you're only going to invest in something if there's some type of a payback. Like there's something. Now it isn't going to say like, oh, you're giving someone this and then you're expecting something back. No, it's just what you're spending your time on. It's like, okay, if I do this, then I'm going to get this back. You know, anything you give because you're just kind and giving, that sort of thing, that's not what I'm talking about here. This is just about certain things, like maybe a job, maybe a friendship, maybe a work, a career that you have, maybe a project, and you're just like, yeah, you know what, it's not for me. Maybe some of you are giving up certain things that you've been kind of like maybe losing interest in, and now you're like, okay. But for a lot of you, it's just you're keeping up with a lot that's just like you're just keeping going. Like even when it doesn't work out how you want, you're like, but no, I know there's going to be something. So there's just something, this spirit, this fighting spirit that's coming through with you guys from this column. You're just going to keep going on the certain, you know, whatever it is that you deem worthy, that's what you're going to be focusing on with that. And let's go ahead and start adding on your oracle cards. I'm going to start on the left side and then we'll do the other two, because there's going to be quite a bit you're going to see in a minute once I get through these other ones. Can we get that to like line up? So the first card is we have community. So it does seem like you guys are going to be a little bit more social this year. You're really connecting to people, maybe finding more of your soul tribe, just people that are like in alignment, people that you just kind of click. You know, you're not wasting again your time on relationships and people that just don't bring something positive to you. So you're spending a lot of time with like-minded individuals, spending time with friends. For some of you, this does feel like also romantic in a way. So it does feel like you're finding possibly that partner, or you're getting into a relationship. that you do deem worthy. And maybe that's part of the Ten of Pentacles too, because it's going to bring in this stable type of relationship with someone else. But yeah, there's a lot of social time, a lot of gatherings, going out, probably traveling with people, or just going to events, maybe celebrations, weddings, births, that sort of thing, birthdays, graduations, the usual list that we have going on here. You're going out and having a good time. Just feels very lively, and you're going to have the money to do it, so it feels even better. You're really enjoying yourself, is what I'm getting here, Pile 2 in 2025. You're fighting for the things that you want, and then the things that you do have that make you happy, you're just fully embracing all of it, and you're just like diving right in and just letting it soak, enjoying that energy. So it's really cool. I really like that for you guys. The next thing is desire. Yeah, this is about what sets your heart on fire, Pile 2. This would be the question to ask yourself throughout the whole year, is what it feels like. What sets your heart on fire? What lights you up? What brings that passion, that excitement? Like, that's what this year is about for you. It's about that's why it's like discovering yourself and understanding yourself, and then deciding this is what I want, and then doing it. And you're just like, you're playing by your own rules. That's why you're taking control. You're in this emperor magician energy. That's why you feel so powerful. But then you have the high priestess. So you're really listening to your intuition, even if you don't know that you're listening to your intuition. It's just a beautiful combination with these three majors. It is amazing. And I'm loving this energy for you guys. This is awesome. And just that, how I'm just like getting excited in my own energy. I feel like that's the desire coming through. That's what your guys' energy is going to be like. Like, it's just this excitement and zest for life and going out and doing things. And hey, let's go out, whether it's your friend or a family, a relative, just something, calling people up and talking to people more, connecting. It's just all this stuff is happening. The money's coming in. Things are manifesting for you. Your emotions aren't running your life. You are running your life. Your heart is running your life, not the emotions. So I am just, I love this. And for a lot of you too, that is also with the community and desire. I feel like there's going to be that love coming in, and there's someone your heart's desire. So there is going to be some romance as well. So don't worry, that is coming through. And especially if it is about you deciding what it is you want out of a relationship, with going back to the disagreements and really understanding what you want, and then the magician, boom, making it happen, and like trusting the universe. So yeah, it's really cool. I love it. Well, I have a few more cards. Let's go ahead and add on the rest of your oracle cards. And that's why I left the space over here. Okay. Hopefully all of it's in the frame. Cool. All right, awesome. We're just going to work our way down. And so we have moon, changes in your life. Yeah, I mean, there's changes that are going to come, and it's going to be expected, right? It's life. We can't control the energies. We can't stop certain things. We can try to make things happen for us, of course. But there's going to be different things that come up, and it might be a little bit gray or foggy at first. But you are coming out on top. You are getting through these challenges. You're working your way through it. And that's all there is to it. I mean, no specific details on this. I think it's pretty hidden with the moon, and especially with the clouds around it. There's stuff that Spirit's just like, okay, we're going to tell you what's going to happen. We're not going to break it down for you like that. But yeah, it's to be expected. And maybe with the moon cycles, you might see more changes. So that might be something for you guys to kind of keep an eye on, because I know like right now we have a new moon actually tonight. So yeah, happy new moon to those of you watching at the time of the reading. This is timeless, unless you're watching it like in September, August, October, or towards the end of 2025. I don't know what benefit it will bring to you, but hey, maybe it will. But we got that. And we have November. So November holds some type of significance here. Maybe it could be anything, you guys. Oh my gosh, it can be anything. Maybe going back to the moon cycles, maybe there's something, a full moon or a new moon or something in November that happens. But November can be anything, right? It could be maybe you guys get engaged, maybe you guys move, maybe you guys get a big promotion, maybe you guys do win the lotto. Please tell me if you do. It come back and tell me if you do. There's so many different things. Maybe your birthday is in November. Maybe it's someone special. You know, it's so limitless. But it does seem like there's something special, really truly special happening in November for the collective, for you guys, at least for pile 2. So the next card that I have is the tortoise. And slowly but surely getting ahead. Yeah, you guys are, it's that perseverance, man. You guys are not giving up. You are going, you are trying, you know, it's the tortoise and the hare. I love the Disney version of it. I don't know if you can watch it on YouTube. If you haven't seen it, Google it or something. I love it. I adore it. I just do. I love it. But that's your spirit. Like, you know, you're just that tortoise, you just get excited and you're just going, you know, and even though it's not super fast, you're still moving, and that's all that matters, you know. Maybe some of you are going to be starting, like, getting into running and 5Ks or being more active, maybe starting a sport. I don't know, that's just something that's coming up right now. That's something I'm thinking about. But yeah, I mean, for a lot of people, they're gonna, it's that January 1st. Let me drop the holiday weight, you know, that's coming through. I already started seeing the memes on Instagram about, you know, it was the Lion King that where Simba's down wherever in that like canyon or whatever, and then all of a sudden you see the stampede coming through, and it's just like they were making fun of the whole crowd. But that's something that happens yearly. It's nothing that's gonna ever probably ever change. But anyways, but it just made me think of that. But yeah, no matter what happens, even when things seem to be moving slowly for you, the thing is, it's about consistency, perseverance, consistency, not giving up. You guys are going to be manifesting. You guys are going to have a wonderful year. It may start off slow and then it might start picking up. And maybe by November you hit a certain goal. Maybe you accomplish something really huge. You know, there's something here, a milestone in November. So there's so many different things. But like I said, I am loving this energy for you guys for 2025. The next thing that we have is the barrel. I don't know why. I was really, when I saw the imagery, I was thinking of cowboys, like westerns. So I don't know if some of you are westerns fans or if you guys are really like into Yellowstone or something. I don't know. Is there something, maybe you guys are just tapping into that? Maybe you're listening to country music more, you know? Whatever the case may be, I was just getting something like that. It just feels like very, maybe it's more like being at home, finding your home, like what was it? I don't even know. I thought I said something, but I feel like you're finding your place in the world in 2025 is what I'm getting right now with the barrel. So random, right? So random, but that's what I'm getting. In 2025, it really feels like you find your place, you find who you are, and you just evolve. And oh my gosh, it feels beautiful. It feels beautiful, honestly. Like, wow. All right, but what does the card actually say? It says you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Well, let me tell you, that is going to be changes coming through. And I think that is going to be tying back to the moon. So you might start out the year, again, feeling like that, but you're making the slow progress. It's progress. It doesn't matter. The whole point is you're making progress because you could just be stuck at this. And the whole point is you're not pile 2. So when it feels like you are, remember, you're still moving. You are getting so close. And then that moon changes are bringing in. You got the 10 of Pentacles. You got the Emperor. Good things are happening. You got the desire. I mean, manifestation with the Magician. It's awesome. I love the energy. Can you tell that I like the energy? I'm trying to pump you guys up. I hope you guys are getting excited about 2025 because I feel excited for you with the energy I'm picking up on. It's just awesome. All right. And then we have Bell. Announcement. What kind of announcement? You know, I love how Spirit is just teasing us, but it's teasing such a beautiful forecast for you guys. It's not to say that the year, again, isn't going to come with its challenges, but overall, this is looking amazing. Now, announcement. It can be a birth announcement, so if you don't want to get pregnant, just FYI, be careful, you know? But for some of you, maybe you've tried to get pregnant and it didn't work out, and in this 2025, it's happening. Please come back if that's you. Congrats ahead of time. Some of you might be getting engaged. Some of you might be signing some big deals, promotions, just, you know, something securing this 10 of Pentacles. Maybe it happens in November. Maybe just something. Maybe you have something to announce. I don't know. It could be a whole number of things. Maybe you guys are traveling to like London or to a faraway country, you know, where there is a bell, because it can be quite literal, right, with the bell. So there's just different things that it can be, but it's looking awesome. Don't leave just yet. I have one more card. One more. This last card, this is just what your 2025 advice is from your spirit team, your guides, passed on to my guides. And that's usually how it works. All right, I'm going to try to get this in focus. So maybe you guys can read along with me. Sorry, that's the light from the camera, that red light. But it says breathe. The breath is the vital bridge between your body and soul. It's the connection between the inside and outside, connecting you to the universe, spirit, and the divine source. The breath permeates your entire being with prana, which is the same life-giving force that nourishes everything in the universe. When things seem like they're not moving, when it seems like you just don't know what's going on, when you're just kind of lost, or when things get too much, your advice is to breathe, pile 2. Just breathe, ground yourself, do something that makes you happy. I'm trying to figure out where to put this. I'm going to put that there. Just bring that breath work, and bring that focus back to the present, and just, yeah, everything is going to be okay for you. Honestly, everything is going to be okay. You're getting out of the spiral energy and you're working your way. 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Emperor, boom, like amazing. Magician, again, I love it. So you guys have an amazing year coming up, and yeah, I definitely wish you guys a very, very blessed, prosperous, happy, loving, fun-filled, adventurous, every other wonderful adjective you can probably think of. I wish you that for 2025, especially if you've felt like 2024 has just been one of these crazy, crazy years. I know for me it has been, so I'm hoping the same for you guys. And if you had a great 2024, then I hope 2025 is still even better for you guys, no matter what. But I think that is where I'm going to go ahead and leave it, pile 2. So if you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up just to, help out my channel. Comment if you want to. You guys are Remy, stating about a rat if you don't want to really give any details. But if you're excited, maybe write down what your goals are for 2025 or what you're hoping to happen. I don't know. I hope none of you have resolutions. Please don't. They never stick, If it does, then great. Maybe just write what your wish is for 2025. Something simple. But either way, if you want to have a resolution, you go, and I hope you accomplish it. But anyways, comment, like, share, subscribe. And again, if you do subscribe, please click on that bell icon so you get notified when I post another pick a card reading. Link to my Etsy and Instagram for more pick a card readings and personal readings, all in the description box. Again, thank you guys so much for tuning into this reading. Happy New Year 2025, pile 2, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to your pick a card reading. If you are new, hi, glad to have you here. If you're subscribed, thank you guys so much for your support. It truly means a lot, especially throughout the whole year. It's just been amazing. You guys have been wonderful here, Instagram, personals. Thank you so very much. Glad to have you guys here. And you guys are my personal favorite. Out of the 3, this is my favorite. It is the Stormtrooper. I don't know. I just love the Stormtrooper. I don't know. I'm not like, I can't quote you Star Wars or anything like that, but, Stormtrooper, I'll be like, hey, look, I'm excited about it. Anyways, today's a pick a card reading. Well, before I start, my name is Sandra, for those of you that don't know, and I will be your tarot reader for the next few minutes, or however long this takes. Today's pick a card reading, we are taking a look at your 2025. We're taking a look at what is the overall theme, what's happening, and then I am going to end the reading with advice for you from your spirit team. So everything's ready to go. Let's just jump right in, pile 3. We got a lot to cover today. And we're going to go ahead and move the Stormtrooper over here. I hope you guys are excited for the new year. I know I am. I don't know. Yesterday I got really excited. Like, I started getting really excited energy. So, yeah. I hope you guys are too. We're going to start over here. And I'm going to lay this all out on this side, because we are going to be doing our theme first. What is the overall theme for you in 2025? So this is about you guys. This is you. And with the Hermit, it's kind of like I don't feel like you're in isolation or anything like that, but I think you guys are spending more time with yourself. On the card, it does talk about financial and emotional needs, I really feel like you guys are taking care of yourself in 2025. This is a year where you're really putting yourself first, what you want, what you need, and you're focusing on that. Like, you're not really spreading your energy in multiple areas. Like, it's you first, and that's bottom line. That's just how it is. So I love that for you guys. That's amazing. For some of you, you might be going through a spiritual awakening with the hermit and really getting this deeper sense of like, what is it that I need? And really dealing with these emotions and stuff. And it, for some of you, yeah, it can be that you're going to be isolating yourself or just kind of going into hibernation in a way where you're just kind of staying away from people and just recharging. And maybe that's just what your soul needs. Maybe your soul needs that time alone to process certain things and to really figure things out. It does feel like a deep emotional type of year, but emotional not in the sense like, oh my gosh, I'm crying. Yeah, it can be if you're thinking about the past and maybe stuff that hurts you and you're trying to heal. That could be something that comes up, but overall, it just seems like this is really about you and taking care of yourself, which is amazing. I love that for you guys. So now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and see what is going to happen in 2025 for you guys, pile 3. Alright, I'm just going to separate the cards and we're going to start here. This format ended up fitting for the other piles, so we're just going to stick with it. Oh, I love it. Perfect. Okay, cool. What do we have? Do we have anything that's really standing out? Not really. We do have quite a bit of earth and pentacles. Not earth and pentacles, I'm sorry. Forgive me. Cups and earth energy. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and then we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, but we also have some fire. We do have Leo, Aries, Sag. What am I missing? We're missing Sword. So it doesn't feel like, yeah, it is interesting kind of going back to what I was saying about emotional, because we do have the emotions here and then passion, and that also I kind of feel like emotions as well. Yeah, okay. I mean, we have a beautiful, for you guys have one major and it's the sun. So this can be considered probably another kind of a theme. It just seems like this is centering around your own happiness, which is amazing. I love that for you guys. I think that's great. It's just, it's really good. You're focusing on your happiness. What more could you want and ask for, right? All right, so what's happening for you guys? Pile 3 in 2025, you guys are going to be seeing, there's two things. So you guys are going to be seeing multiple opportunities for abundance and money to come in. So multiple streams of income. Things are opening up for you. You're getting opportunities. Things are being handed to you is kind of what it feels like. It just feels like you're not even really fighting for it. Like, it's just being handed to you. Like, it's almost like it's owed to you. And maybe there's stuff that's happened this past year in 2024. So in 2025, it's not like, okay, it's give me time, like it's pay up time in a way. Even though it's not like you have that attitude, no, but I'm just saying it's that kind of an energy. It just seems like it's what's owed to you. It's like I'm getting that mafia boss. You just show up and like they hand it to you. I don't know, maybe a little too much there with the Godfather type scene, but that's kind of what I'm saying. It's not like you're intimidating or anything like that. But this is really good for your business, your career. So it's looking really awesome. The other thing too, I was getting people are just spoiling you. Like, you're just being gifted stuff, and they're like, "Hey, I got this for you just cuz," or someone's like, "Oh, I bought you coffee." So just little blessings like that throughout the year, little gifts. I think it's, oh my gosh, you're taking, this is how it's reflecting. So you taking care of yourself, putting yourself first, is reflected in the universe by the people around you, because now they're giving that same attention and love and care back to you. Oh my gosh, how beautiful is that? That's awesome. I love that pile too. 3, sorry, pile 3, damn. I already did 2 of these. And so we have the Knight of Pentacles, and this is the Sun. So the Knight of Pentacles, in this case, what I'm getting, this is really about following your dreams, making yourself happy, doing what makes you happy, following through. You are doing what you need to, but you're not rushing the process. You're just going with the flow, and you're really building up, and you're finding, it's kind of like, oh gosh, what can I even say? It's almost like a video game. Like, I want to say Mario Kart. I don't know. Mario Kart always comes up for me now recently as an example. But it's kind of like you're playing the Mario Kart game, and you have to get, be first to get to the finish line, right? But along the way, there's these mini games. So it kind of feels like these mini games, you're really really building up and like, you know, getting prizes and that kind of a thing. So it just feels like you're enjoying the journey to the finish line. You're not rushing the process, is what I'm trying to get at with this. The other thing too, oh gosh, I was just thinking about something and it just completely spaced out from that Mario Kart analogy example. Oh my gosh, what was it? Okay, hold on, let me think. What was it with the Knight of Pentacles? Oh, this is about you finding yourself and rebuilding yourself. Not rebuilding yourself, but I think just fulfilling those emotional needs that maybe you neglected in the past, you know, or those repressed emotions, emotions that you buried, things that you just didn't really want to deal with at the moment. It's letting go of certain things, and you're just like, you're shedding your skin as you go. So, you know, like, I don't know how long it takes for a snake to shed its skin, but if it's kind of something like that, like you're just kind of taking your time as you go out of that old skin. You're shedding that skin and into something happier and something that you're content with. Maybe for some of you, this feels like a glow up. Maybe some of you are really going to get into a health regime. Some of you are really going to be focusing on your health, your fitness, just maybe redoing your hair, your style, your look, like you're just revamping yourself, like you're having a makeover. I love it. I love that energy. And the next thing that we have, so we have the Five of Cups and the Ace of Wands. I'm getting two things, so hopefully I can remember both. Gosh, I hate when I forget. But the first thing that I was getting is things, you know, haven't really been going in your favor. It feels like for you, you're feeling like kind of frustrated, disappointed. Things didn't work out with certain things. Maybe you wanted to go on a trip, it didn't work out. Maybe you wanted a certain job, but you didn't get it. It's just kind of things like that. But it's like you're getting this renewed sense of hope and inspiration and passion and excitement back into your life. So you're feeling that rejuvenation coming back, which is awesome. I love that for you guys. And then the other thing that I was getting is for some of you, it's the Five of Cups. So let me show you this. This is something, you know, a lot of other readers have pointed out in this card too. So there's 5 cups, right? And 3 are spilled over, but what's left is 2 cups. 2 cups are still standing. So while you're focusing on the 3 cups, what's been lost and what hasn't happened, there's still 2 of cups. And what is the 2 of cups in tarot? That's about a partnership. Now, it doesn't have to mean that this is going to be, you know, your forever person, the person you're going to be destined to be with, your twin flame or anything like that. Could it be? Yes. But the very minimum, this is a new partnership coming in for you. And that's going to really make you feel excited and happy. And you don't have all that flirtation and passion and chemistry and that sort of thing. So it's going to make you feel excited and it's going to make you happy. I feel like this is a combination of this. Because in the end, maybe this is the Knight of Pentacles. Maybe this Knight of Pentacles has taken his sweet time and you're just really disappointed and down. Like, oh, look at the Raven. He's all sad, you know, and everything. But he's all like, this person is wanting to make you happy, or she, sorry guys, you know, trying to make you happy, and it's just having this excitement again, you know, bringing you back to life, and like, you know, it's just everything kind of works out. So that's the other thing I'm getting with that. I'm gonna go ahead and add on two more oracle cards that we have to add on to the reading. Oh, sorry, my bad. Oh my gosh, you guys. I only have to point out when I need to. Can we focus? You guys got the sun twice in an oracle and the tarot deck. That is huge. You are going to have so much happiness, so many blessings, so much emotional fulfillment. This is a very happy and blessed year for you, 2025. I love that. I'm so happy for you guys. You guys totally deserve it. Oh, I'm so happy. Alright, so I kind of already talked about the sun. I think I kind of summarized that you guys are just going to have an amazing year. And, you know, the sun, look, she's like in a cup. It's like has water in that cup. So again, emotional year, but yes, but you're like really fulfilling those needs and stuff. So that's awesome. Then we have hidden agenda. So there is someone with a hidden agenda. I feel like this person may not be up front. Now, this is going to be open-ended for everybody, you guys. Like, I can't really touch on too much. There's not, you know, could it be negative? Of course. Of course. This could be someone that, you know, might try to get close to you, but in the end, they're just trying to, like, you know, get to you, trying to harm you in some kind of way. They just don't have the best of intentions and whatever. Maybe, you know, you have someone who, like, maybe you're going to buy a car, you know, and the car salesman is like kind of shady, you know, trying to get the best deal for you, not for you, but for them themselves, like, you know, what commission they can get. So things like that, it could be. But also the other end of it, like, I feel like maybe this person that's coming to you, it might feel like you might feel like they have a hidden agenda at first, or you may not realize that they want more with you. Or for some of you, it could be that person is in it just for a good time. So it could be anything, right? It could be so many different things. Maybe someone at work has a hidden agenda trying to be close to you, being all buddy buddy, and you're like, you know. So if that red flag goes up, trust it, because chances are you are right. You're right on it. So I don't want to go too much more into that card just because I feel like it's so open ended at this point, and there's really nothing else for me to add. And I'm gonna go ahead and lay out our other cards, our other oracle cards. There we go. These should all fit. Oh, you guys. All right. Oh, okay, cool. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys something. And for those of you who are like, just read the energy. Sorry, I'm not one of those readers who just I read the energy, but I add on certain things as I go, and I just found it funny, and I just kind of wanted to talk about it because this has never happened, or at least that I can remember. And so I have this thing about sharks. Anytime I see a shark, this is like like an inside joke almost, and I'm bringing you guys pile 3 into my inside joke. So when it happens again, you guys understand. But anytime I see a shark, I go, tiburon. And it's so stupid, but it's so funny. And there's the people around, like my daughter's like, really? And then my niece is just like, wow. You know, and they laugh. It's just funny. But we're gonna start with the tiburon card, and that's just shark. And it says, take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. Ooh, so shark. Maybe that's the hidden agenda. Maybe there's something, you know, with financial kind of a thing, or someone is just kind of going after what you have. I kind of feel like this is someone wanting what you have. I feel like this is someone who is chasing after what you have. They really desire what you have. They're jealous of what you have, and they're trying to take it from you. So I feel like some of you, this is probably maybe work environment where you're just successful. You have everything they want, and they want to take it from you. So they might be that buddy buddy type of a thing, and then it's just because they really want to cause a kind of loss. For some of you, it might be that you're changing jobs. It could be that you're changing jobs. Maybe this is what this sadness is about. Maybe it's loss, and you're like, okay, but you end up getting a new job in the end. So don't don't worry, don't stress out about it. It's something, but it does say just take care, you know. So it's just kind of a heads up too. It doesn't mean that it's for sure. It can be, but it's just like, you know, it's always a what if, right? It's always a what if. Sorry, I keep moving this stupid thing, and I don't mean to. Kind of wanted to make it a little bit straighter. I hope it kind of is. Anyways, let's go with the Vine card. So it says seek out information that will help you. So I think this is really about you gaining knowledge. And I feel, you know, I'm drawn back to that Hermit card. And this is about, oh, my battery is going to die. Hold on, you guys. I'm going to have to replace it. The camera's going to be all off. Hold on. Alright, I hope that's kind of centered. I'm sorry, Pile 3. I had to put the new battery in. Gosh, what was I saying? So I feel like it was just about the hermit. Well, not just about the hermit, but I feel like you're really discovering, you know, spiritual stuff, maybe spiritual practices, but I feel like you're finding out about yourself, or you're just really learning stuff. So maybe some of you go back to college, maybe go back to school, you learn something new, pick up a new hobby, maybe watch some other YouTube videos or like audiobooks and self-help kind of stuff. Like, I feel like there's a lot of knowledge that you're gaining in this year, and maybe it's just your experience. Maybe you have different experiences, stuff that happens throughout the year, that it just seems like you're seeking out knowledge, you're seeking out information in this year. So maybe a lot more book reading, or just, again, going back to school, that sort of thing is coming up here. Maybe some of you learn a new language, you know, maybe you're going on a trip to another country, like, I want to learn another language. So maybe something like that too as well is coming up. Sorry, I moved it more this way because I was like, it looked like this side was a little cut off. Ugh, I hate when my battery goes. But anyways, we did the shark. I mean, you guys. Need I say more? 3 cards talking about the sun and happiness, sunshine, good times, just emotional fulfillment. I don't think, none of the other piles had a confirmation like this. So don't worry. 2025 is going to be amazing for you. You're going to have so many happy memories, happy blessings, stuff that just makes you feel over the moon, over the sun. You're just going to feel so happy and that sort of thing. And maybe some of you are spending more time in the sun. Maybe you're spending more time out in nature. Maybe you guys are taking a summer vacation or you're doing something, just spending more time outside. That's kind of what it is. Maybe some of you adopted pets, so you're walking more, going out to the park, that kind of thing. So different things, but either way, you're happy. And I couldn't ask for anything better for you guys. That's awesome. All right, so the next card that we have is Crib. So right off the bat, for some of you, you guys will be moving, you'll be relocating, maybe you'll find a new home, new apartment, maybe some of you will buy your first home, maybe some of you will buy some real estate. For some of you, damn, like nice. For those of you, others of you, maybe some of you are going to have a baby. So for those of you that aren't wanting any, just be careful, they're showing up in the cards. Just be careful, is what I'm getting. But what does this say? A birth or conception of a child or an enterprise. So yeah, pretty obvious with that. And for some of you, maybe you are going to become entrepreneurs. Maybe you're starting your business. Maybe you're finally doing what you want, about making your dream come true and making that happiness yours. Like you're grabbing that piece of the pie and you're taking it and, enjoying it. So it can be either or, and maybe for some of you it'll be both. Maybe you start your own business and then you get pregnant and you're just like, this is what you wanted. Everyone has different wishes, and so if that's yours, please let me know in the comments. I'm excited for you guys. But if not, it's just something new that's coming up. Maybe you come up with a new idea for yourself that really makes you happy. That's all it is to it. So that's what I'm getting with that. The next card that we have is the Wheel. So with the Wheel, I mean, first off, what I'm thinking is automatically, as a tarot reader, of course, I'm thinking the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like, yeah, there is going to be some changes, but also Wheel of Fortune, fortune, and abundance. So I feel like that's also going to be coming in for you guys as well, getting going to spoiled and everything, getting gifts and getting money, that sort of thing. And this can be an exchange of, business and stuff, or like you're working, you're getting money, you're getting good compensation, you're getting paid what you deserve, or you're just getting more clients coming to you. So this also, again, that wheel spinning in your favor. But the card itself, it talks about indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. And it might be like maybe there's going to be some months where you just don't have the inspiration. You're not feeling this. You're more feeling this, It's normal. It's life, you guys. It's going to happen. There's going to be those days where you're not going to want to do a damn thing. And it's like the saying, if the only thing you did today was get out of bed, then you know what, good for you, because you did do something. Or maybe you just stayed in bed and you read a book. Maybe you watched a show. You did something, Maybe you didn't want to do anything, but you were breathing, that still counts. That's still something though. So even when it gets to that, there might be days where you're just kind of like, I don't know what to do. You're just not feeling it. There's going to be those moments. Yeah, you're going to be happy throughout the year, but there's going to be some moments where you're just like, it's too much. I just need a time out. And maybe that's going back to the hermit about like going into isolation and not really connecting with people and just kind of doing your own thing and filling your emotional needs. I feel like maybe this year it's going to kind of force you to do that. It's going to it's maybe pushing you into a corner in a way and making you deal with that, making you deal with this energy so that you can have this, and feel better about yourself. Or maybe your life, maybe not just about yourself, but your life, in that day. That is good. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for that. And then, so the other thing I have an advice card for you guys from your spirit team to mine. So I have it here. Let's do this. And I'm going to try to get to focus. That red light, I'm sorry, is my camera. It says, your memories are like diamonds in the treasure chest of your spirit. More and more memories are arising within you. Remember the happier moments with your loved ones who are here in the spirit world, for neither time nor distance can stop the energy of love that you have for one another. So multiple things. So your advice is just to build new memories, create new memories, enjoy the happiness that you're feeling, to go out and do that. For the times where you're feeling sad, maybe some of you lost someone this year or recently, I'm so sorry for your loss. I know it's not easy. They want you to focus on the memories when you get sad. Focus on the good times. I know that they're still with you, because they are. They're still around you. Even if, you're not a believer or something, I can tell you they're around. Like, without a shadow of a doubt, these people are still with you. They're just in another dimension, and unfortunately, we cannot see them. But sometimes they give us signs, pennies, feathers. Maybe you see butterflies. Maybe you see the same bird. Maybe they, I don't know, like frogs. Maybe something, ladybugs. Something so random, but something that you're just like, oh, maybe that's them. It probably is if you're questioning it, honestly. So don't doubt that. So just focus on the memories, creating new ones, and appreciate and just hold those ones that you already have close to you and focus on that happiness. So help that to get you through those times where it feels like, everything's just kind of aimless and you're not really going anywhere. Anything else? No, I don't think so. And for maybe some of you, it is talking about love and a distance. So maybe some of you are going to be in a long distance relationship, or maybe you have a relationship that you get in, but maybe both of you are kind of busy, so you guys don't see too much of each other, that sort of thing. So that might be something else. So really just focus on the memories is really going to be key for you guys in 2025 to help you get through. It's going to be something that's really going to bring in that joy and happiness and something for you to focus on and remember when times get a little bit tougher or darker, or heavier. And that is where I shall leave your reading, pile three. I am wishing you guys a very blessed, prosperous, abundant, happy, loving, fun, adventurous, very fulfilling, easy, laid back. I mean, every positive adjective you can think of. I wish for you guys in 2025, and I hope that whatever healing that you may need or stuff that has really broken your spirit, I hope you can release that and heal from it in 2025 so you can truly just embrace this happiness and joy and these blessings coming to you so that you can focus on that and not focus on the sadness. um, yeah, so comment, like, share, subscribe. Please do like it if you did enjoy it. I really would appreciate that. And if you do subscribe, please click on that bell icon so you get notified when I post another pick a card reading. The link to my Etsy and Instagram for more pick a card readings and personal readings are all in the description box. That is it. Thank you again, Pile 3. Happy New Year, happy 2025, and I hope to see you guys on the next pick a card. Bye.